Hey, beautiful day, September 24th, the 22nd, 2022nd year. So, I've been gone for about 3 weeks to escape the cough again that I did not want to get. These were all tomatoes that have been cut down, with the exception of tomatoes which have tomatoes on them. They've been pruned heavily, as you can see. This is a bean mass that I'm trying to take care of here at this moment. As you can see, still producing beans, so I have to be very careful about that. We had one night that it froze, and that is why you see all the row covering up, and we had no problems because we had the row covering up. This is dill right here, and I'll be out to get herbs before they freeze, but in the rest of this bed is garlic for next year, with the exception of 2 long potato or peanut plants. See what happens. I may just leave them there. These right now I'm cleaning out. As you can see, there's a lot of tomatoes on them. What we don't eat, the chickens love to eat. And I also have a few new recipes that I want to try this year. With underripened green tomatoes, I have a bundle of salsa verde from last year, so tomato. And so once again, we prune these down hard, just to the tomatoes that were on them. Hopefully, the whole next week looks good, so, and it's under 85. Keeping my fingers crossed. Our mixed lettuce is coming up here. I'll go around here. Concerned about my sunflowers, but we'll see what happens. I wanted the seeds, but we'll see what happens. Containers are doing fine. They always do. They'll be fine. And then some of this needs to be cut off. I guess we have another little squash there. I've already taken one off this. So, raspberries are doing well. Or as you can see, lots of heads. I just want the seeds, please. These are not cucumbers. Second year in a row I've messed myself up with that. These are a melon. And I remember that. I believe when they're ripe, they're yellow melon. And obviously, they got planted way too late in the season. So all we can do is watch them and see what we get. You know, they're there. We got lots of them. With the row covering, and have got as good to us. And there's another big cucumber that we got before the yeah, there's another one. And another one. Yes, our hens love them. And they'll freeze or anything else. Some baby corn, I don't expect it to do anything. I mean, I've got green fruit up there, but it's not going to turn. I don't know what's down here, but it looks like another patty pan. More of the baby corn squash. And look at that. They had already gotten to one piece of that. Ah, those little heathens. Wait till I tell Dad. Sorry. And then the fall garden, we get tomatoes, potatoes. I don't know why. Doesn't look like our cabbage is going to do anything. We'll see. Carrots are doing well. Just watch a cabbage. Lettuce is doing well. I'll need more water now. But the tomato's gone. These I'm just cleaning out. You got garlic down at the end. You get some dill. Spread through it, and a couple of carrots as well, and tomatoes that I'm cleaning out today. And they will look bare when I get done. But we will have so many tomatoes. You won't believe it. So this is the harder way to grow tomatoes. It is the easier way to get lots of tomatoes, in my humble opinion. I just get a lot more. Get a peanut plant in there, and we've got more garlic, and we have dill this time. And we have more garlic. This is cleaned out with the exception of some garlic beans. That's garlic. Those are green onions. It's looking like the baby corn are garlic. You can see one globe of artichoke we haven't cut yet. I don't know if we will, or we'll let it flower and go to seed. And the peppers are just about picked. Oh my gosh, I have done so many peppers. And the beans, there's beans all over still. Yeah, I've done so many peppers. So right now, this is the time of year that you start taking out what's not going to produce, even with row covering over it. And we've already, a month ago at least, put off our fall garden in. So we have beets, we have baby corn, garlic, green onions. You've seen the lettuce and the cabbage and the carrots over in the other one. Just took out peas. I can put them in again, see what happens. You can see all the yellow squash on that one. I'm anxious to eat them. I've never had them before. That's bearing beans at last. So yeah, I'm pretty happy, and I'm pretty impressed with the garden this year. I wish we got more seeds in the sunflowers before they went, but all in all, I'm happy. I see 2 beans that I'm going to show you. And I hope you see those 2 beans, that bean, and that bean. We're going to have more beans, folks. All right, good gardening. See you later.